Hello, everyone. Um, I'm thrilled to be here today. Congratulations on your amazing performance. With me today is Lucia, who is the person in charge of many different things and also this webinar, how to organize the webinar. Hi, Lucia.
Hi.
And also Isabella. Isabella is one of the important team members as well. She deals with a lot of different tasks when it comes to giving awards to students. Hi, Isabella. Yeah, so I'm very happy to be here today with you. Congratulations to all of you for this extraordinary achievement of top 20 in the Math Kangaroo competition in the USA. I look forward to this session. Today is with me my friend, Steve Sherman. I know he will make this session mathematical and magical. Steve is the Chief Imagination Officer at Living Maths. He teaches a few thousand students weekly around the world. He feels that his destiny is to spread the joy of mathematics, science, space, engineering, ed tech, numbers, problem solving, and creative thinking to any child. He won a bunch of awards, to name a few. 2020 recipient of the Global Teacher Award, 2 times TEDx speaker, Kahoot ambassador, Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert, recipient of the World Space Week Award 2024 for STEM, outreach officer for the annual Humans to the Moon and Mars Summit. He's a coordinator of one of the South Africa's largest maths Olympiads. He's a chief organizer of the annual Living Math Space Tour. He also runs the Math Kangaroo in Ireland. Can you believe that? So it is my great honor to welcome you, Steve, and you can take it from here.
Thank you very much. So now I see some of you might have questions. You're welcome to type it in the chat. If there's something that you would like to ask, what I am going to do is I'm just going to mute you all. But of course, you can always unmute if you need to answer a question. For those of you that are sitting there and getting very nervous, I know that, of course, Peter was biting the nails and wondering what kind of questions is he going to ask us? Are they going to be impossible? And of course, Bennett was sitting there thinking, how did he put his fingers behind his beard? I mean, that's just crazy. How does he do that? Well, today we're going to do some amazing stuff, but here's the challenge. I'm going to share these things with you so that you can go and drive your family and friends absolutely crazy. Is that okay with you? Oh, I saw a couple of nods. I'll take it. And for those of you that are joining us live in the webinar, hopefully we'll be able to see you in the chat. If you want to ask a question or let us know something, just type it in the chat and we will hopefully get a chance to see it. So I thought we would start off with a very cool thing. I am going to read someone's mind. And Aaron has kindly volunteered to be our first victim. Volunteer for this particular activity. So Aaron, we're going to ask you to unmute. Oh boy, you're going to have to finish off those Doritos. Okay, Aaron. Aaron, where are you at the moment?
Right now I'm in Gastonia.
Where is Gastonia? Is that some sort of planet?
It's in the US.
Oh, whereabouts in the US? Which state?
North Carolina.
And which grade are you in?
I'm in 5th grade.
You are in 5th grade in North Carolina. And now it says, Aaron, 5th grade in North Carolina. Aaron, I would like you to choose a number between 1 and 64. Do not tell me what the number is. Do you have one in your head?
Yeah.
Do you think there's any chance that I would get it?
Sure.
What is my chance of getting it?
1 in 64.
1 in 64. So let's have a look. I'm going to put something on the screen and let's see if it'll load up. I'm hoping it will. Sometimes these things behave, sometimes they don't. Let's go to share screen. Aaron, can you see my magic mind reader?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Erin, can you see your number on screen A? Yes or no?
Yes.
What about B?
Yes.
What about C?
Yes.
Oh my word. What about D?
No.
What about E?
No.
What about F?
No.
So, Erin, what is so special about the number 7? Was that your
Aw.
number?
Yeah.
Oh boy, hold on. I know what happened. I got lucky. I picked a number at random and I happened to guess it. And fortunately, it was your number. But what are the chances that I would be able to do this again? So, of course, Vanya is volunteering. She's going, pick me, pick me. So, Vanya, I would like you to choose a number from 1 all the way up to 64, but do not tell me what that number is. Do you have a number?
Yes.
What's your number?
10.
You're not supposed to tell me what it is. We'll have to do that again. Vanya, do not fall for my sneaky tricks. Vanya, pick a number from 1 to 64, but do not tell me what your number is. Have you got one? What's your number, Vanya? Oh, she's not telling me. Now I've got to work it out. I'm climbing inside your brain, Vanya, and I'm going to work this one out. Here we go. Is your number on slide A, yes or no?
No.
No. What about B?
No.
What about C?
Yes.
What about D?
No.
What about E?
Yes.
What about F?
No.
So, Vanya, do you have a connection to the number 20?
I guess it.
Was that your number?
Yes.
This is crazy. That's 2 in a row. Do you think I could get 3 in a row?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to try something absolutely insane. We've got 105 attendees. I'm looking for someone in the chat. If you are not in the actual panelists, but you are in the chat, I want you to type in your name. I see we have, is it Diana? Let's see if I can find it. Diana, we're going to choose you. So, Diana, I would like you to pick a number from 1 all the way up to 64. Do not tell me what that number is. Have you got your number, Diana?
Yes.
Okay. And did Diana... Oh, you were able to unmute yourself. I love that. Okay, so Diana, I would like you... You got a number?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I'm going to be able to read your mind?
Yes. No. Maybe
I'm working on it. Diana, is your number on slide A, yes or no?
No.
What about B?
Yes.
What about C?
No.
What about D?
Yes.
What about E?
Yes.
What about F?
No.
I'm getting a funny feeling. 26.
Yes.
Oh boy, that's 3 in a row. That is just crazy. How is that even possible? I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you were thinking. You know what you're thinking? Audrey was saying very softly to herself, she was saying, he's looking at the screens and he's looking to see which ones are common, and then he's picking out a... So, Audrey, are you saying that I should try this without looking? Oh, boy. Now you've got
Yes,
me
you
in a
should.
pickle. Let's
You
do
should.
this, Audrey. You're going to unmute yourself. Okay, Audrey, can we just make sure that the volume is working?
Yes.
I'm going to get, I think I have some sheets over here, some paper. Right. Where's my next button? Okay, that's the next button. All right. Audrey, is your number on slide A?
No.
Is it on slide B?
No.
Is it on slide C?
No.
Is it on slide D?
No.
Is it on slide E?
No.
Is it on slide F?
No.
Well, it has to be on one of them. You've got
It's
to pick
not.
a number from 1 to 64.
I
So
already
we'll go
picked
back
a
and,
number. I picked a number from 1 to 64.
but it can't be a fraction. It's got to be a
Oh.
whole number. Oh, I
Fine.
like the way you're thinking there, Audrey, trying to catch me out, but we're going to try that again. It has to be a whole number. I'm not going to look. Are you ready, Audrey?
Yes.
Is your number on A?
Yes.
Is it on B?
No.
Is it on C?
No.
Is it on D?
No.
Is it on E?
No.
Is it on F?
No.
Did you choose the number 1?
No.
Then I think you made a mistake.
I choose 3.
Then 3 is here, and it's also here.
Ah.
Now, how did I know you made a mistake? Even though you chose the number, I knew. Well, I'll tell you what. I am going to teach this trick to you. And then the deal is you are going to go and drive all your family and friends crazy with this trick. Is that fair?
Yes.
Ashvita is sitting there going, oh, I can't wait. Okay. It's actually very, very simple. And there are 2 ways of explaining it. I'm going to explain the mathematical way, and then I'm going to explain the simpler way, because sometimes not everyone understands a mathematical idea the same way that I'm explaining it. So sometimes you have to explain things in 2 different ways until the little light bulb switches on. So the simple way is that you have an empty glass. Can you see my empty glass? Well, this one's not empty, but now it is. Can you hear it's empty?
Yes.
You place it on your head. You ask someone to choose a number from 1 to 64. So let's pretend they choose the number 10. Let's go back to slide A. Is 10 here? Yes or no?
No.
No, it's not. So we ignore the number A. We don't need that slide. Is 10 over here?
Yes. Yes.
Then we take the top left-hand corner number and we drop 2 jelly beans into the cup. Is the number 10 over here?
No.
Ignore the number 4. Is the number 10 here?
Yes. Yes.
We drop 8 jelly beans into the cup. Remember, we're always looking at the top left-hand corner number. Is 10 over here?
No.
Is 10 over here?
No.
So how many jelly beans do we have in the cup?
10.
10. So the number you chose was 10. So that's the simplest way to understand it. If they say, yes, their number's on that screen, you take a look at the left-hand corner number, and that's how many jelly beans you drop into the cup. So just do a practice one. Let's pretend I choose a number. You're going to try and tell me what my number is. And those in the chat, if you know what my number is, type it in the chat. All right, I've got a number. Is it over here? The answer is yes, it is. So think about how many jelly beans you drop into the cup. Is my number over here? No, it is not. Is my number over here? No, it is not. is my number over here? Yes, it is. Is my number over here? Yes, it is. And is my number over here? No, it is not. If you think you know what my number is, type it in the chat. Oh, I can see the chat's going absolutely crazy. Samita, Shui, Paige, Benjamin, look at these answers coming through. Pratik, just check your adding again. Oh, wow. I am very impressed. Erica, Lynn, look at you. Aaron, outstanding. Richard, I think most of you got it. The answer was, of course, 25. Who got 25? Who almost got 25? Who just wants to put up their hand? Everyone got a chance to put up their hand. But now let's have a look to see how we did it. So when I chose 25, I asked you, you asked me, is my number here? And I said yes. We put one jelly bean into the cup. Is it over here? I said no. We ignore the 2. Is it over here? I said no. We ignore the 4. Is it over here? I said yes. We put 8 jelly beans in the cup. How many do we have so far? We've got 9. And then, is it over here? I said yes. We add another 16 to that 9. Do you know what 16 and 9 makes?
25.
25. And is it over here? I said no. So the answer, of course, was
25.
5. Do you all understand that? Do I get a thumbs up if you understood that? Let's have a look to see who understood it. Give me a thumbs up if you know how to do a thumbs up so that we can see, or just type yes in the chat. And let's see how many people actually understood it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send this presentation to Lucia and to the team, and they will send it to all of you. And then you can go and drive people crazy with this cool trick. But now there is a mathematical way of solving this. I've got a lot of other things to do, so I'll tell you what. I'm not going to explain the deep mathematical thing because it does involve binary numbers. But what I will say is that if you feel confident enough to do this trick, it will impress the socks off your friends because they are not going to know how you are reading their minds. They are going to be completely surprised. But you know, sometimes I get surprised. Someone sent me an evil email. I call it evil because it's one of those things where it was reading my mind and I did not know how it was doing it. We're going to have to work together to see how this thing was reading my mind. Would you like to see it? I don't know if you can handle this. You better hold on to your chairs. I don't want you falling off your chairs. All right. I believe it is this one over here. I'm going to start it and let's share that on the screen with you. Oh boy. All right. So let me explain how this one works. You have to choose a number that is a 2-digit number. So that means any number from 10 all the way up to 99. And what you do is you take the 2 digits of that number. Let's pretend you choose, well, let's go with someone. Veer, would you like to please choose a 2-digit number? Any 2-digit number.
63.
Now, if you take 63, do you agree it's made up of 6 10s and 3 1s?
Yes.
Okay. So now you're going to take the 6 and you're going to take the 3, add them together. What do you get?
8. 9.
9. And if you take 9 away from 63, what answer do you get?
57.
Close. 63. If you take away 9,
54.
54. Now we're going to search for 54 on the screen. Here it is. and next to 54, there is a scale. Do you think the computer knew that you were going to get a scale? Let's have a look. Oh, something's coming through. Something's coming through. Oh! Whoa! It knew you were going to choose a scale. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hold on. We were speaking aloud. That's how it knew. So I'm going to choose a different volunteer. Let's see who's sitting in the room. Who hasn't had a turn? Bennett, you haven't had a turn, have you? Okay, Bennett. Can you imagine sitting all by yourself and every time you pick a number, this thing keeps getting the right symbol? You start asking questions. How is that possible? So, Bennett, I thought, I know what's going on. The computer is listening to my conversation. Because sometimes I speak aloud to myself. What? I do. No, I don't. Stop arguing with me. Sometimes I even argue with myself. Now, here's what is going to happen, Bennett. You are going to choose a 2-digit number, but you are going to show me the first digit and the second digit one at a time so that the computer cannot hear you.
Okay.
So, Bennett, show me with your hands the first digit. Oh, Bennett, did you say? Is that the number you chose? Aha. Sorry, computer, you cannot hear what Bennett chose. Now, Bennett, add those 2 digits together. You know what you're going to get if you add those 2 digits together? Subtract that from your number. And I want you to find your answer on the screen. Have you got your answer? Do you have your symbol that's next to the answer? Ha ha! Let's see if we fooled the computer. Are you ready? Was that your symbol?
Yes.
That is just freaky. How did it know? Peter, I know. I was asking the same question. So you know what I did? I did what any mathematician would do. I thought, best idea, confuse the computer completely. So what we're going to do is every single one of you are going to do it. There's no ways the computer can guess all of yours at the same time. Not going to happen. So let's see if we can catch this computer out. Are you ready? Those of you on the webinar, are you ready? All right. So I want you to pick a 2-digit number. Write it down if you have to. I'm going to think of one as well. Once you've got your 2-digit number, add the 2 digits together. You're going to add them together and then subtract it from the 2-digit number that you started with. And then you should get an answer. When you find that answer, look for that number on the screen and then look for the symbol next to that number. There are many symbols and many numbers. I'll give you a moment to think about it. Oh, I see a lot of thinking going on. Let's have a look at the chat from the webinar, people. Don't call out your numbers, of course. Don't tell me what your pictures are. We don't want the computer to know. We want to see if we can confuse it. Oh, Aurora says she's got it. Mark claims he's got it. We'll see now. All right, should we have a look? Okay, computer, nice try. You thought you could outsmart us. There's no ways this computer is going to guess their symbol. Or will it? Dun, 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 dun. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, it's not coming. We have to click it again. It's coming. It's coming. Who got the watering can? What? How can you all get the watering can? Oh, I know what happened. Everyone chose the same number. Peter, what number did you choose? Oh, you on mute?
I chose 32.
Everyone chose 32. Did you? No,
There's multiple watering cans.
but there are also multiple glasses, rockets, leaves, watches, knives and forks, hammers. There are lots of symbols. So here's the problem. I could not understand how, if all of us were choosing different numbers, we all got the same symbol. So now we have to be detectives and mathematicians and try and work out how it's done. Audrey, what were you going to say? Because you seem to think you know what's going on.
I got 39 and I didn't get a watering can.
Well, let's try that. What was the number you chose to begin with?
To begin with, I chose 46.
What is 4 plus 6?
10.
And if you take 10 away from 46, what do you get? 36.
36.
And if we look at 36, it's a watering can. Oh, what is going on here? This is crazy. So I wanted to work out how it happened, and I'm going to teach you this trick. They are so sneaky, these people. Can you believe that they did something so smart? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a whiteboard on the screen, and I'm going to show you what they were doing. And then when I show you the trick again, you'll tell me if it makes sense to you. All right, let's see if it's all working. Can you all see my whiteboard? Lovely. So I'm going to choose a few numbers. Let's go with
I can't.
51. Let's choose. Arthur, pick a 2-digit number for me. You have to unmute. Are you typing it in the chat, Arthur? All right, let's have a look. Let's see. 76, 84, 21. Let's write those down. 76, 84, 21. Let's do two more. 17, 32. All right. 17 and 32. Now check this out. If you add 5 and 1 and subtract it from 51, you land up with 45. Are we all okay with that? If you take 7 and 6, you add it together, that's 13. What is 76 minus 13?
63.
3. 84 minus 12 is 72. 21 minus 3 is 18. 17 minus 8 is going to be 9. And 32 minus 5 is going to be 27. Can anyone see a pattern? What is so special about all of those numbers on the screen? I'm going to let you think about it. Kyra, did you notice anything about those numbers? Have a look at them carefully. The ones over here. 45, 63, 72, 18, 9, and 27. What do you notice about them, Kyra? You don't see anything special? Would you like a hint?
Yeah.
Look at certain times tables. Any ideas what it might be? Do you need another hint?
Yeah.
Maybe the 9 times table? Do you know the 9 times table?
Yeah.
Do you notice anything about those numbers? Any of them ringing any bells?
Bolo. Bol.
I know the nines table.
Maybe Neil notices something. Neil, what did you notice?
Oh, I know.
What do you notice about these numbers?
What did you notice, Kyra?
Bolo.
They're all in the nines.
They're all in
Neil,
the
what did you
nines.
notice?
They're all in the nines table and threes table.
Well, they are obviously all going to be in the 3s tables because the 3s tables are all in the 9s tables, but these are all part of the 9 times table. So I realized that when I did it with a whole bunch of friends and they told me what their first number was, what they started with, I was then able to work out, hold on, every single person that did their little sum came up with an answer that is actually part of the 9 times table. Now think about that when I take you back to that magic mind reader again. Are you ready for it? Let's see, we're going to go like this. And I'm going to go back to share screen. Now that you know this, let's pick any number. We know the answer is going to be one of the 9 times table answers. So let's look at all the 9 times table. Watering can, watering can, watering can, 36, watering can, 45, watering can, 54, watering can, 63, watering can. So you know what these people did? They are so sneaky. They go and stick the same symbol for all the 9 times tables. And then they put random symbols for all the other numbers, just to make it look like there's lots of different symbols. But if you did your math correctly, you have to come up with an answer that is part of the 9 times table. And straight away, what they do is when you've done that first screen like this, we all know what it's going to be. It's going to be the watering can. Then they sneakily allow you to go, let's try it again. And they change all the symbols. This time they put a sickle, moon, and star at every 9 times table. And of course, this is so easy because now instead of doing the calculation, I know what's going to come up. It's going to be that little sickle moon and the stars. When I click, boom. Who actually understood that? Who thought that was pretty cool? And a lot of mathemagics that people do, they see these magical tricks and they go, oh my word, how is that even possible? But if you look at it, sometimes there's a very, very cool explanation behind it. Who thinks that they could go and try this trick on their family and friends? Let me warn you, it is going to drive them absolutely batty, because if you leave them on their own with this program, and just go stand at the back of the room, listen to the conversation they have with the computer. They'll be like, oh, computer, you're not going to guess my... What? No ways. I'm doing this again. And they click on next screen. Forget it. No, that's not possible. Then they're going to go and get 2 people. And the 2 people are going to try it. And it's going to guess both those symbols. And what? No ways. And now you all know the secret that actually, when you do the sum, you get an answer that is part of the 9 times table. Mathematically speaking, there is a wonderful reason why it is part of the 9 times table. That part I'm not going to explain to you. I'm going to let you think about why it would be part of the 9 times table, but it happens every single time. Now, I thought we could do one magic trick, and then how many of you have ever played Kahoot before? Have you all played Kahoot? Well, we are going to play a Kahoot, and we'll see if you can handle the questions that I've put together for you. I don't know if you can handle it. Maybe they'll be too tricky. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll be sneaky. Anything is possible. All right, so let me show you my one magic trick. And apparently, we have got a 6th grader with us today. Where is our 6th grader? Is that 6th grader with us? Do we know who it is? No? Well, we've got some 5th graders. Let's see. All right, so we'll go with Aaron. Aaron, what are you in? You are in?
5th grade.
5th grade. Okay. This is going to be a very challenging thing to do, but I'm going to try my best. Right. Aaron, I'm going to put my whiteboard on the screen again. Can you see my whiteboard? I promise I'm not going to be using a calculator for this. I'm just going to try and do this in my head. And if you want, do you have a calculator with you, Aaron?
No.
Oh boy, not even one on a phone or on a laptop or anything like that with you?
Or I can just go ask my dad for a phone.
Okay, you go get the calculator from your dad, and I'm going to do something that is going to make your minds explode.
What do you need?
Let me just quickly warm up my brain. Let me quickly make sure that my hair is ready for this one, because you know you don't want to have your hair constricting your brain. You want to certainly make it loose and flowing. So now I have loose and flowing hair. Sometimes I get my cat for inspiration. A little massage. Thank you very much. And then just quickly wash all the problems out. And now I'm ready. All right. Aaron, have you got a calculator with you? Let's try this.
Yeah.
Aaron, I want you to pick a 2-digit number. Which 2-digit number would you like?
24.
24. I want you to pick another 2-digit number for me.
56.
56. Pick another 2-digit number.
91.
91. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a 2-digit number. How about 27? And now here's what you're going to do. I want you to pick a mystery 2-digit number. Do not tell me what it is. And what you're going to do is multiply 24 by 56 by 91 by 27 by your mystery number, and then you should have an answer in front of you. Tell me when you've done that.
I'm done.
Okay. How many digits do you have in your answer?
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aaron, here comes the hard part. I would like you to read out 7 of those 8 digits in any order. You've got to leave one digit out. and I'm going to try and work out what your digit is that you left out. Remember, I don't even know what your mystery number is. Okay, so call out 7 of your 8 digits, leave out one of them. Do it slowly so you don't overread them and then give me all 8 of them.
4, 4, 4, 9, 9,
Mm-hmm.
5,
Mm-hmm.
3.
And don't give me the last digit. There's one missing. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh boy. And mathematically speaking, I don't know what your 2-digit number was. There's no ways I can know what the answer is. And you've given me the answer in completely different order. So there's no ways I can work out what the correct answer should be. But can I work out what you've left out? I'm going to do my best. Let's have a look. I think you left out a 7.
Yeah.
How is that even possible? That is crazy. What was that 2-digit number that you chose, Aaron?
18.
I did not know that you chose 18, and I did not know what the answer was going to be because you mixed up all the digits, but yet I knew you left out a 7. How is that even possible? I'll tell you what I'm going to say.
Great job.
I'm not going to give you the full answer to this one, but I'm going to give you a hint. The 9 times table is a magical table. You know what's so special about the 9 times table? Whenever you add the digits of a multiple of 9 together, you will always come back to 9. So what's 9 times 9? 81. 8 plus 1? 9.
9.
What about 9 times 6? 54. Add 5 and 4? 9. What about 101 multiplied by 9? Do you agree you're going to get 909?
Yeah.
And if you go and add 9 and 9, you get 18. And if you add the 1 and the 8, you get 9. You will always come back to 9. Just a little hint. 27 is a multiple of 9. So now that is for the older grades. If you understand what I was suggesting or hinting, you might be able to catch on. I see in the chat, some of you are going, I think some of you are saying that's very confusing. Some of you are going question mark. Some of you are going, but how is it even possible? Well, I like to give you something to think about, just to chew on. And those of you that are really interested will go do a little bit of homework on it and will be able to work it out. But now it's time to play Kahoot. For those of you that have never played Kahoot before, all you've got to do, I'll put in the chat, is you've got to open up a browser. Let's go like this. We're going to send a message to everyone. You're going to go to kahoot.it. I will then send you the PIN code. And then you're going to put your name in. Don't use any rude names or we're going to kick them out of the room. You've got to put your name there so we know who you are. And you know what we should do? Joanna, I don't know if this is even possible, but should we give a prize to the person that comes first? Do we have something that we can give them? Candy or something like that?
Yes. We have
Bragging
something.
rights?
Yes.
Bragging rights you automatically get. But maybe you might win something special. And you know, I am coming to the US in the summer. Maybe I should bring something from South Africa with me, like South African candy. Should we do that? And then maybe we can send that to the winner.
Homework.
But then I must warn you, South African candy is the good stuff. If you try that candy, it's going to make you smile, and then your lips are going to move and touch on the other side of your head, and it's going to stay like that for a whole week. I'm warning you now. That is how good it is. All right, let's get our Kahoot ready. Here it is, and I'm going to share it on the screen with you. Where is our screen button? There we go.
Okay.
I'll pop this link in the chat for those of you that would like to try and click on it, and that will take you in straight away. We'll give you about 2 minutes to sign in. There's the PIN code, 815-8824. Oh, they are signing in at super speed. Woo! Austin's in, and Aaron's in, and Ryan and Studi are in. Hannah. Look at that. Neil's in. They are signing in at super speed. And I am smart. Look at that. That is fantastic. I think someone's dad even signed in too. They are taking this very, very seriously. Woo! Owen's in. So Dish, you're in. So is Dude. I love this.
It's confusing because I don't know how to get out of my tab.
Are you on a tablet or a laptop?
I'm on a laptop.
Okay, so going to the chat, and that link that I sent you, if you click on it, it should open up a browser page.
Okay.
It should be a blue link. I'll try and send it to you, Kyra. Let's see. Where's the chat? Over here. I'll send one to Kyra. Here we go.
Excuse me.
Yes.
How do you get onto it?
I'm going to explain now.
Oh, and also, how do you where do you put the pin code in? Because I put
If you click on
my
the link
name
that I
in.
sent you, then it should be, the pin code is on top.
I know, but where do you put it in?
If you click on the link, it's going to ask you to type in your pin code.
Oh, wait, because I clicked on the link, and then it just asked me for a nickname.
Oh, but then that means you're already in it. Put the pin code in for you. So then you just have to put your name in.
I already did.
Okay, then you are in.
Is my name there on the screen?
It could be. We can have a look. Let's take a peek.
Yeah, it's the same as my Zoom one.
You could be there. There are a lot of names in at the moment.
Oh, right there, I see it.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah.
Wonderful. How many? We got 104 in already. Wow. 105, 106. We'll give you another 1 more minute to sign in.
Wait, you should check how many people are in the meeting, and then according to that, you should
Not everyone's signing in. Maybe some people.
Majority signs in.
Maybe they do. We'll see.
If
All
there's
right.
150 people till 100.
So we are going to get ready to get started because we don't want to run out of time. And if you do come in late, remember the pin code is in the chat. You can always click on that and join. Here comes the Kangaroo Maths USA competition. And the first question is a poll question. Which grade are you in? So choose the grade that you are in. Oh, these answers are coming in super fast. Unbelievable. You've got 22 seconds still to sign up. Let us know which grade you're in. And we're going to have a look at the graph and see which is the most popular grade today. 8 seconds left. And wow, look at that. We've got 3 in grade 6. We've got 1 in grade 5. We've got 31 in grade 4. We've got 28 in grade 3, 33 in grade 2, and 14 of you in grade 1. Here comes your next question. Where in the USA are you? So drop a pin where you are. You can always expand the block if you're on a tablet or a phone. You can slide it wider. Drop the pin where you are so we can see where about everyone is signing in from. I wonder which is going to be the most popular part in this picture. Any predictions? Let's find out. 33 seconds left. Joanna, if you were a guessing person, where do you think most of those pins are going to be?
Oh, you know, it's California. That's my prediction.
Ah, so you think California is in the house? You think they're going to be the ones that are representing?
Same, and I am in California actually.
Ah,
I
but there
think
are
it's
people who
the
are also
highest
in North
number.
Carolina.
Let's see.
Say
Right. Time is up. And whoa, look at that. A lot on the East Coast. I mean, the West Coast. A lot on the East Coast and a little sprinkling.
Wait, I
But
see
now-
something in the ocean.
Joanne, yeah, some of you are obviously on a boat just off Florida. In fact, what I find interesting is that there are certain states that you haven't reached yet, Joanna. So now you know where you need to go.
I
Let's
know.
have a look.
Oh my goodness. So the West Coast and the East Coast are really, but you know what? The Central is too.
It does amaze you. And don't worry, you're going to get all the results so you'll know where the focus areas are. And it's so nice to see it on a map. Sometimes it helps you. All right. This game is one of my favorites. It's called Ghost Blitz. And the way it works is there are 5 pieces. A white ghost, a green frog, a gray bath, a blue brush, and a red carpet. I'm going to flip a card over. And there are 2 types of cards. There's the easy card and the challenging card. An easy card has got one of those exact things on the card. For example, it might be a gray ghost, which we don't have, but it's got a blue brush in its hand. Or it might be a red carpet over a white frog. Now, we don't have a white frog, but we do have a red carpet. So if there is something that matches exactly, that's the one you choose. So let's have a look if you can do this one. It's the easy example. Click on the thing that you think is exactly there with the right color, the right piece. "15 seconds, and if you don't know, you can also guess. Three seconds. And 102 of you realized, if you look at the picture, there is a green frog, and over there is a green frog, so you would have to choose the green frog. That didn't count for points, don't worry. The next one is going to be the challenging card. The challenging card means that they are going to mix things up. And you need to see which thing they left out. So, have a look at this card. A red ghost and a blue frog. There is no red ghost and a blue frog. So which things did they mix up? And what did they leave out? I see the brush is blue and the frog is green, so they mixed those 2 up. I see the carpet is red and the ghost is white, so they mixed those 2 up. So I wonder what they left out. 2 seconds. And of course, they left out the gray bath. Look here. Blue frog, red ghost. There is no blue frog. So that means they mixed up the color of the brush and the frog. Red ghost means they mixed up the red carpet and the ghost. The one thing they left out was, of course, the gray bath. Now that you know how to play, here comes your first card for points. Are you ready? Card number 1. A gray frog with a red brush. A gray frog with a red brush. I wonder what it would be, a gray frog with a red brush. Eight seconds left. "46 of you got it right. Look at this. Gray frog means they mixed up the bath and the frog. Red brush means they mixed up the carpet and the brush. So the one thing they did not include was, of course, the white ghost. And Critique is in the lead with ASM coming in second and Richie Boy coming in third. Elliot and Oyos coming in fifth. But you know what? 15 players have hit an answer streak of 3. That is going to help you with this next card. Card number 2. Looks like he's having a lovely time in the bath. Wonder what it is. "12 seconds. Oh boy, what just happened there? 42 of you got it right. Have a look. It was an easy one. White ghost. No tricks on that one. Oh, what just happened now? Arjun is now stuck into first place. Rory, you are coming in second. We got Ethan, Claudia, and Owen. You guys are going to be Owen him. A lot of points. Oh, actually, Owen, you're only 2 points behind Claude's. Claude's, look at you. And then, of course, 8 participants dropped their answer streak of 3. Here comes your next question. Card number 3. Green bath, white carpet. I don't know, which one is it? The answer coming in very quickly. I hear pop, 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 pop. Nine seconds. And 93 of you got it right. You know what that means? That you are obviously getting very smart because you started to get the hang of this. If it was a green bath, that means they mixed up the frog and the bath. White ghost and red carpet got mixed up. The one thing they left out was indeed the blue brush. Let's have a look. Oh, Arjun is still in the lead with Ethan coming in second. Claudie coming in third. Daphne coming in fourth. And Rory coming in fifth. But you know what? 7 players have reached an answer streak of 5. Bonus points are coming their way. Card number 4. That is a red bath and a blue ghost. A red bath and a blue ghost. I wonder what that's going to be. 13 seconds. Oh, 94 of you got, look at that. You are all getting so much smarter after each round. If it was a blue ghost, it means the blue brush and the white ghost got mixed up, the red carpet and the gray bath, and the one thing that was left out was, of course, the green frog. Oh, Owen is now snuck into 5th place, but let me tell you, the scores are very, very close. But you know what? Not all of them are going to be cards. This is the final one. Green ghost with a blue carpet. The answer coming in super fast. $12 seconds. A 100 of you got this one right. Whoa, you guys have just shown that you've gotten smarter after each round. Oh, Owen has snuck into third place with Daphne coming in fourth and Aurora coming in fifth. But you know what? Audrey is still in the lead. Ethan is very close behind, only 70 points. But now I've thrown in some interesting questions. Let's see if you can handle these ones. What is the sum of the first 7 odd numbers? If you add the first 7 odd numbers together, what do you get? 3 answers are in already. $49. 31 of you got that correct. Oh boy. Let's see what that does to our leaderboard. Ethan's in the lead with Owen coming in second, Jesse R coming in third, Lucas coming in fourth, and Arjun coming in fifth. Double pointer. What is the value of the last line? It's a double pointer. You've got a minute and a half to work this one out. $35 answers are in already. $38 seconds. $24 seconds. $94 answer in already. $44 of you got that one correct. What does that do to our leaderboard? Oh boy, changed it completely. Jesse R, Lucas, Matt D, then Daphne, then Claude's, and Richie boy, you are the highest climber. You climbed up 38 places. Here comes your next question. What is the number of the parking space covered by the car? Not much time left. $21 of you got it right. I wonder what that number was. Well, if you look at it upside down, it's 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. What a sneaky question. What does that do to our leaderboard? Oh my word, look at that. Jesse R is in the lead and Ethan coming in second. We've got Oyas coming in third. We've got Claudia coming in fourth and Lucas in fifth. And of course, Claudia's back with an answer streak of 3. Now you're going to have to type the answer. It's a rebus question. You have to use lateral thinking. What is this thing trying to say? Type in what you think it's trying to say. You're going to type the words and then enter. It's trying to say a very well-known phrase or statement. 21 answers in so far, 10 seconds to go. And if you get this one, you'll know why that's the answer. Right, let's have a look. We're going to review the answers. First of all, the letter I is under the word stand, so it's I understand. I understand, but I'll give this one. It's not I stand, not stand over, stand up, stand over me. No. I stand my ground, stand on me. Actually, if it says I understand, but if you put stand over me, I'll accept that one. That's not bad. Stand on mech. I think you meant to say stand on me. Let's have a look. Stand over people. No. I stand up. No. I overstand. No, I don't overstand. Stand by me. No. You stand under me. No. I divide stand. No. So those are the only ones I'm going to accept. Let's see what that does to our leaderboard. Lucas is now in third place. Arjun's in fourth. And of course, Oya is coming in fifth. This one is a Wordle question. So when you see a letter in green, in orange, sorry, it means that that letter is in the actual word, but it's in the wrong place. If you see a letter in green, then that is going to be in the correct place. And if it's a grayed out letter, it means it's not in the word. So you're trying to guess what the word is. So let's say your first guess was tacos. I know there's a T, there's an O, there's an S, but they're in the wrong order. So then I tried an S-T-O, and I put in, obviously there's no A and a C, so I put in an R-K, and look at that. The O was in the correct place, but the S and the T are still in the wrong place. So you play around, and you've got to see if you can guess what the Wordle is. Here we go. We know there's an A, we know there's a P, but there's no R, no O, and no N. We know there's a P, there's an A, there's a C, and the P is in the right place. In fact, the last line should really give it away. Seven seconds. Woo! 15 of you got that. I'm just having a look here. There is no L. There is no K, no S, no R, no N. So it's got to be something P, something A, C, E. So if we look at some of these over here, can't be, can't, face, I don't know what that is. Can't be place, can't be praise. I've never heard of that word. No. So 15 of you got that one correct. So let's see what that does. Oh, Arjun is now in second place with Jesse R still in the lead. Ethan coming in third. Lucas coming in fourth. And Daphne coming in fifth. And we are almost there. Only a couple of questions left. What is the value of P plus Q plus R? If you look at that sum, you can work out what P is, what Q is, what R is, and then you should be able to work out what P plus Q plus R is equal to. Okay, 19 of you got it correct. Well done, well done. We've only got like 4 or 5 questions left. very, very quickly. I'm going to choose one volunteer. Let's have a look to see. We're going to start it with Lucia because, you know, sometimes people sit behind the scenes and they are smiling at all the kids, but they haven't tried one of these tongue twisters. So, Lucia, all you're going to do is say Willie's real rear wheel 6 times very quickly.
Willie's real rear wheel. 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 Amadam?
Outstanding. That was, it always catches me out. And of course, Matt Ding, you want to give it a go? Let's find out if Matt Ding can do it.
Willie's real rear wheel, Willie's real rear wheel, Willie's real wheel, Willie's real rear wheel, Willie's real rear wheel, Willie's real rear wheel.
I think that was pretty impressive too. You are all a lot better than me. I could never get these right. They always catch me after number 2 or 3. But of course, if you're reading them, they're much easier. When you actually try and say them in your head, it's a very different story. All right, we've got another one. This is a puzzle question. Arrange the holidays in order that they take place during the year from top at the beginning and bottom at the end. Drag them into the right order and then submit your answer. I wonder when Star Wars days, when was that? Oh, may the 4th be with you. Halloween, has that even happened yet? I think it has. April Fools, I don't know when that is. Valentine's Day, do we know when that is? "18 seconds left. Oh, Diana, it is your birthday on Star Wars Day. Happy birthday for last week. I mean, sometime this year, whenever that is. Whoa, let's have a look.
May 4th, last Sunday.
May the 4th is Star Wars Day, Halloween. And of course, if we look, 83 of you got that one right. That is brilliant. Oh, Alex, you've just climbed up to 4th place. And we've got 3 questions left. Let me warn you, they are quick questions. You have to think about them very carefully. What comes next in this pattern? OTTFF. What's going to come next in that pattern? OTTFF.
OTTFFT.
Yeah, and there's even a hint. Can you count? Oh, I don't know. Oh, let's have a look. 42 of you got the letter S. The word 1 starts with an O. The word 2 starts with a T. The word 3 starts with a T. The word 4 starts with an F. The word 5 starts with an F. So the next one would be S for 6. Oh, wow, that changed everything. Jesse R is now coming first. Ethan's coming second. Alex E's coming in third. Soap Dish has moved into 4th place. And oh, yeah, is coming in 5th place. And Affy Unicorn YT is now making a comeback with 3 correct in a row. 2 more questions. Here we go. It's a double pointer. If you overtake the person coming third in the 100 meters, what position would you now be in? "20 seconds. "5 seconds. 59 of you got it right. Oh boy. If you overtake the person coming third, you are now the new person coming third. And all you got to do is draw 5 people, show the person coming third, and when they pass the person coming third, if the fourth passes the person coming third, they are the new person coming third. What does that do to our leaderboard? Oh, the top 5 all knew it. And here comes your final question. Are you ready, Alan? 13, the highest climber, 22 places. Here we go. Another double pointer. If you overtake the person coming last in the 100 meters, what position would you now be in? "20 seconds. Just guess if you don't know. "7 seconds. Only 16 of you got it right. You cannot overtake the person coming last. If they are last, it means there's no one behind them. I think it's going to change the leaderboard. Are we ready to find out? Are you ready for it? I think we need a bit of a drum roll. Drum roll, please. Audrey smacking the furniture. The poor cat got knocked off the table. She's taking this very seriously. Let's find out who our top players are today. In third place, we've got Jessie R. In second place, Avik Rish. And in first place, we've got Alex E. And who came fourth and fifth? Ethan and Soap Dish. You came fourth and fifth. So Alex E. Do we know who Alex E is? Alex E, if you can just message us. Then we will make sure that we get in touch with you regarding a prize. Oh, is it? Who is it? Oh, is it you, Alex Yang? So Alex Yang, where is Alex Yang hiding away? Alex Yang, are you Alex E? Okay. So Alex Yang, do you have the details for Alex Yang?
Yeah, I can. So basically, the best ways to send us an email to info@mathkangaroo.org, and we will send you a prize.
Okay, so I've got there. So it's info@kangaroo.
Mathkangaroo.org.
Oh, Math Kangaroo. 1 second. Math Kangaroo.
.org.
.org. So it's info@mathkangaroo.org.
Yes.
Okay, I've sent the email to Alex. He's got it, and he'll be in touch with you, and we'll organize a prize. Well done to everyone else. Put up your hand if you had fun. Put up your hand if you've learned some new tricks today. Put up your hand if you just want to put up your hand. Put up your hand if you're part of the webinar and thought that I could even see you putting up your hand. That is amazing. Everyone started putting up their hands, even though I couldn't even see them. That is wonderful. And that means, I'm afraid, and I'm trying not to cry, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our session, but I hope that you had fun and learned. And if you do start crying like I do, just suck the tears back up into your eyeballs. Go, and then there are no tears, and we'll all be happy. And then I'm going to hand over to Lucia and Joanna. I'm sure you want to say a few words before we say goodbye.
Yes, thank you so much, Steve. It was a wonderful, wonderful presentation, and I think I had a lot of fun, and I'm sure kids did too. I think we should do it again one day, because I feel like there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of fun we all have, not just kids, but adults, and I'm sure your parents have fun with you too, whoever was watching and staying with you. So I'm excited to have this new relationship with Steve Sherman, to have more fun activities with the kids. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you, everyone. Congratulations to all the winners. We want to see you back next year. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you, everyone.
Wait,
Bye-bye.
I-
Wonderful weekend.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Did you